Chris Palme here, radio host of Live with CDP Sports Talk on WQEE 99.1 FM in Noonan, Georgia. I'm here today at the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame in St. Mary's, Ontario. I have a special guest with me today. He's one part of the class of 2024, and he's a Canadian pitcher, Rod Heisler. And Rod, thoughts on being introduced into the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame?
It's a huge honor. It's a huge honor to be inducted with the class I'm inducted with. It's a huge honor to be inducted with the people that are already in here, and I can't say enough to the selection committee and to the Hall of Fame for just giving me and giving my family this weekend. It's been awesome.
Who broke the news to you about getting into the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame?
Scott Crawford gave me a phone call when I was driving through. I was just passing Winnipeg, and I got a call from him, and I had to call him back. And you know, if I didn't have to call him back, I would have thought it's just a joke. You know, this Hall of Fame calling. Yeah, right. But I called him back, so he's the one that let me know.
Rod, who were some of your early baseball influences in your career?
Oh, you know, I have to say the guys that I grew up with and just playing as a little kid and growing up with a group of guys that continued to play, Little League, but Senior Little League, and eventually moved into which is Saskatchewan baseball, but like the Inter-County League. Those guys kept me playing. They made baseball fun. They challenged me to be better all the time. As they got better, so they were probably my first influence. I think when I got to senior baseball, we had a couple of a few older players that were playing in the senior major league baseball league. A couple of them were teachers, and they were good. They were good players. They taught us how to play the game right. And we just continued to learn from them. One player was Roy Rowley, who had played on the national team for a few years, probably 5 years or so beforehand, and he was somebody that, although I never ever thought or considered that I could play at the national level, he had a red Canada jacket, and I always admired that jacket. And through the summer, as I got a little bit better at playing and so on, and I'm still only 16 years old, but he was the one that told me that, you know what, you keep throwing, you keep working at things, and someday you're going to have a red Canada jacket of your own. And you know what? Lo and behold, yeah, I did get one. So guys like him that were a major influence. We had like a Ned Andrioni. That was an American that came up as an import and ended up staying. We had Larry Tollefson that played and coached for many years there, and umpteen other guys that were just great leaders.
How much has the game of baseball progressed in Canada the last 20, 30 years, and where do you see it going here in the future?
I think it's progressed tremendously, as has any other sport in Canada. You can't compare eras. But you look at hockey, it's just constantly getting better. You look at football, our football players are getting better. You look at any other sport, and I don't want to leave any out. You look at women's baseball. Ashley's inducted this year, and you look at women's sports overall, let alone baseball. It's constantly getting better as just the evolution of sport. It's constantly getting better. So Canada baseball is getting better. We have, now we're putting more and more players into the Major League Baseball level. Not that should be the goal of kids, but the opportunity is there. The opportunity is there to play high school baseball, to play college baseball, to play some pro. And for the very few that do move on to Major League Baseball, it's getting more and more. We've seen the World Classic. What was it, 2015, when our Canadian team beat the Americans. I don't care if the Americans gave up or gave us an 8-point lead or whatever. I don't care. We beat them, and so our best against the American best, we competed. So it got better, and in my years that were with Baseball Canada, I think we got better. Just as the young kids coming up, we're better. We had in '84, we had a 19-year-old start the third game of the Olympics, throwing to which was Mike Gardner, throwing to 20-year-old Robbie Thompson. against Japan and handed Japan its only loss as they won the gold medal. So our young guys got better and better, and thus Baseball Canada, our Team Canada, got better and better.
Finally, is there a story behind your number, and is there a fun fact about you, Rod, that fans might not know about you?
The fun fact about my number is when I turn, my birth date is on the 16th of January, so the 16th is the day. When I turned 16, I had an opportunity to get that number. And it started in hockey, or just before my 16th, it was in the fall there, so before my 16th birthday, but I had a chance to get number 16. So on my 16th birthday, I started wearing that for hockey. I started wearing it for baseball. Was able to keep that number. I went to university and was able to keep that number with the hockey team, and it continued as such. And I've just stuck with it. So it's just something that I don't know why, but I guess that's maybe a little bit of a history to it. Something strange about me, or if people don't know, I would say that I'm a very quiet person, but I'm very passionate about things that I do, whether it be playing the sports or whether it have been in teaching school, which I did as a profession. But I don't like the spotlight. I don't like the focus on me in particular. I'm very kind of, maybe like a day like today, I'm a little bit shy as to what's going on. But at the same time, this is an incredible experience for myself, but also for my family. I think for them to come here and just see what this is all about, it's incredible. It's incredible. And I think tomorrow being Father's Day, I never really thought of it, but being Father's Day tomorrow, this weekend is so special. We're all going to the Blue Jay game tomorrow, and we got my wife Lori, and we got the 4 kids and their spouses and loved ones, and we're going to the Blue Jay game together. So, that's going to be awesome. So the weekend is incredible.
And finally, thoughts on the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame?
Unbelievable. The people working here are exceptional people, right from the top with Jeremy to all the way through Scott, Lindsay, the board of directors, the board members that have been showing me around from Thursday night till now are incredible, absolutely incredible. I can't say enough about them. And the whole idea of this is phenomenal. I wish it was possible for a lot of ball people in Canada to be able to come here at least once.
Well, Rod, I want to say congratulations on being introduced into the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame class of 2024. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me on. Thank you.